Hello everyone, I am back with another video, and today I am reviewing Dueskkar from Noob Mayhem, as voted from the previous poll. Now, just a note or a disclaimer that the reason why I haven't been posting lately, honestly, I haven't been that motivated, but I promise I will keep trying to post more shorts, more drawings, or more Noob Mayhem videos since my last video. Well, sure, didn't get that many views, but you know what? If it entertained you guys, then that's all I'm happy about. Anyways, back to the video. Dueskkar really is is mainly focused on range more than any other class, and the reason I say that is because the abilities you get, sure, you always start with a melee, but the more you get, the more abilities or weapons you get, they're all really dependent to range. Now, going over Dueskkar, he has the same stats as most characters. Same speed, same jump height, same blah blah blah, you know what I'm trying to talk about. And whilst playing Dueskkar for the video, I won't admit he's not a bad character. Don't get me wrong, very fun. But Rain is just my favorite. But here is my personal opinion if you should play Dueskkar. Let me go back to the next clip. Now, Dueskkar, as previously mentioned, he is a ranged class. Once again, if you don't know what range is, it means you only have weapons from a range that you can use. You can really go into combat. I see him as a range / support. Now, his first weapon is a wand that can transfer from 4 abilities. That's completely random. You cannot change. With a Z ability that you can use. Now, the wand you'll get after a certain amount of waves will have 4 possibilities: poison, lightning, frozen, and fire. As disclaiming on what color it is, how will it do? Blue means it will freeze, red means it will burn, green means it will poison, and yellow means it will shock, which what shocking does do chain damage, but will decrease over time. His second ability, or actually, you know what, before I mention the second ability, or wand, or weapon, whatever you want to call him, or it, speak English please. And depending on how much damage you've done with the wand, your bar will fill up. You'll do a big AoE with the wand. That'll do a decent amount of damage, killing basically everyone in the entire radius. And that goes to a second weapon. I don't know the name, but it's a wand that is able to... It's basically similar to Stella's final weapon, where it shoots out a big beam that does chain damage, kind of. It can pierce, from what I know. Except through harder enemies, like giant noobs, or... I'm pretty sure bosses, if I'm not mistaken. If I am, please let me know. And it does a decent amount of damage. It's nothing crazy. It's not an insane weapon. And your final ability is a close-range zapper wand that has an R special. Or a Z special. This isn't JJS. And with the special, you are able to summon a black hole that sucks in any enemies nearby while doing 1 tick of damage per second. Unlike a regular upgrade you would get, which you can spawn in a black hole no matter what. And your main primary will just shoot out a big laser that is able to do a bunch of damage. Keep in mind, the primary does drain your meter. And for this, those are all of his weapons. And he does have one passive that isn't really noticeable, but he does 5% more damage than any other with any ranged weapon. But that's all I have to say for Dueskkar with his abilities and passives. Now on to the conclusion of why you should not play Dueskkar. I mean, play Dueskkar. Totally. Totally.
Fuck with DJ 1K. No, I blocked him. He's a troll.
Now, in conclusion, what do I think of Dueskkar? I personally don't like him, as he's not my type of playstyle. I am a more rushy type character. And, well, if you just want to be a support that just wants to help from a range, doing chip damage over time, go ahead. I'm not stopping you from playing Dueskkar, because he's not a bad character. And once again, if you just don't want, if he's not your playstyle, then you don't have to play him. But I would say overall, if I were giving him a 1 out of 10, I'd give him a 7, 7.5. He's not a bad character. And yeah, that's all I have to say for Dueskkar. See y'all later.